Hello, it's Peter, your personal face exercise coach from Facerobics. Today we're going to be doing an update on Facerobics and my skincare product site, Renew Me. Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming by today. I really do appreciate it. You know, it's been some crazy times in the world and we're all trying to get through it and all trying to manage. And I hope everybody out there, and I hope all of you, each and every one of you, have been staying safe and have been doing what you need to do to stay safe. So today I'm going to be giving you an update on my Renew Me website and on the Facerobics website. So I'm going to start with Renew Me. So a lot of you have obviously tried to do some browsing on my website for Renew Me, and you would have found that the site is actually shut down. Now it has been hibernated for a while because we're in the middle of a pandemic, and it's actually a global pandemic. And because we are in the middle of a lockdown pandemic, what has happened is that all the countries around the world, including USA, Canada, you know, countries like that have all shut their borders to receiving goods from around the world. So in March, a lot of people purchased product off the site, and I really do appreciate it. But that product, if it hasn't been delivered to you as yet, will be delivered. It was only after I'd sent all the product out that had been purchased that I received notice from Australia Post that items are not going overseas. So I had to shut down and hibernate that site. So people who go to that site, you'll see that you cannot browse. And this is because some people will not read the information that's on there. And I really encourage you to read the information note that's on there, because you can't purchase from the site. And then if you can browse, people will be wanting to try to purchase, forgetting that there is an actual global pandemic, and then they'll be frustrated by not being able to purchase. So this is the reason why the site has been hibernated. Now, I'm not sure when it's going to open again, because I need to get advice from Australia Post that the items that I send out to people of which they order will actually get to them in a reasonable time. So right now I don't have that advice, so I would rather you not order and wait until you can, and when I send it, you get it within generally the 2 weeks that you should be getting it. So this is the reason why you cannot browse it and you cannot see it. And this is for international customers, okay? So bear with me, please be patient, and at some point the world will get back to normal and stop being so crazy, I hope. And then we can get on with our lives again. But at this point in time, it's a little bit difficult, and I just ask for your patience. So the next thing is the Facerobics gym. Most of you know that I do have my own platform for Facerobics alongside of the YouTube platform. So basically what happens is that people see it, they join as a yearly subscription, and then they can do all the exercises. The exercise along with me videos are completely different to the ones on YouTube, and it's a very comprehensive site, and for the price of it, it's actually very affordable. So there are a couple of things I need to tell you about the changes on that site. So basically now it's going to be an invite only. So when you go to process an order, you'll go to a page that says, you'll go to an application page. Now, I've asked people to fill out that application. It's a reasonably long application. You need to answer the questions. And then what happens is when you submit it, the email comes to me and I can determine where you're at with motivation, where you're at with being able to use a website. All of that sort of thing helps me determine where you're at. Now, the reason why I have done this, you might think this is a very strange thing for a business to do. And yes, it is, because it is going to certainly drop down my income from that site. And contrary to what people have actually said to me in emails, money isn't everything to me. My mental health is much more important than earning lots of money. So this is the reason why I've done it. Now, what's happened over the last 3.5 years, and I'm not sure what's special about that 3.5 year number, but over the last 3.5 years, people have changed. People have become more entitled. People have most definitely become more abusive, and people have become more demanding. It seems that people no longer have any courtesy or basic understanding of reading a form and then understanding that form and how things work. It seems that people don't understand when they press a billing agreement from PayPal that it actually means that it's a yearly subscription. Many people come back to me and say, oh, I didn't realise it was a yearly subscription, give my money back. Well, I'm really sorry, but you press that form, and when you press that billing agreement, it's a yearly subscription, and it's very clear on PayPal when you do it, and it's very clear on my site what it is. So this is the reason why that I have decided to take this stand for a while. I don't know how long I'll do this for. I might do it for 2 months and see how it goes. I might open it up again. And I'll let you know, there are countries I don't even deal with because of the abuse that they send back to me. And I don't appreciate it. And I won't stand for it any longer. I don't deserve it. Because, you know, I give this facial exercise program to you on YouTube for free. And if you have the research skills and the understanding skills of what I'm saying to you, if you really want to be motivated enough to learn it, you can learn it for free. And I do that for people. I didn't have to do that, but I did it. Okay? But I do have a platform now where you get much more interaction with learning and much more webinar type stuff and much more hands-on with myself, so I can teach you how to do things a lot closer. That is what my website is for and my membership is for. That's for people who want to really be motivated to learn. It's for courteous people, and it's for well-mannered people. And it's for people who have a deeper understanding of how they can rejuvenate themselves naturally. And that people understand that it's going to take a bit of time. So these are the reasons why I've done it. So when you go to the site, you need to click on, from the homepage, you need to click on Join Now, and that will take you to this form. Now, as you can see, this form has a lot of questions. And if you take the time or care to take the time to fill it out and fill it out with intelligent questions, more than likely you'll be approved and invited to the group. So please understand that there are reasons for me doing this. Also, the other thing is that I don't have many people behind me. Unlike other face yoga companies who are very aggressive with their advertising and very aggressive with everything that they do, they have got a very large amount of people behind them. Like they might have 10 people staff behind them, fielding emails, answering questions, all that sort of thing. For me, I don't have any of that. I have one person that works for me 1 day a week who helps me with packing product and helps me with answering emails. That's all I have. And the rest of it is me. All of this that you can see on YouTube and on my site, I have done myself. I've done myself, okay? I've had people to help me with editing. I've had people to help me set up the site. All the content, all the creativity in there is all, I've done it myself. Now, the other reason why I've done this is because I've had people in my site that have passed on login details to people. Now, I don't want people like that in my site. I don't want people to join my site like that. I want courteous, honest, upright standing people. That's what I want, and they're the type of people I want to work with. So if you can understand why I've done it, just when you hit the process the order button and you get to the questionnaire, just read the instructions, okay? Read the instructions, answer the way that the questions that I've asked, and as I said, you will more than likely be invited to come into the group. So please understand that I am taking a stand against rudeness, against abuse. I am taking a stand against people who lie to me about what they understand and what they don't understand. And you would be incredibly surprised the amount of people that have done this over the last 3.5 years in particular. And that 3.5 years really bothers me. Can someone tell me what they think that 3.5 year number means? And I just don't really get it. That can just turn into entitled, abusive people. I just don't get it. Okay, so if you could help me with that, I would really appreciate it. So these are the changes that have been happening, and I hope you understand it, and I hope those of you who are still interested in joining the site, go ahead, answer the questions, and you'll most certainly hear back to me for joining. All right, well, you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I don't know